Hello. Hello. What's going on, guys? It is really late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. But it's okay because I have off from work tomorrow. Oh man, I am actually really happy. So this week I'm gonna be heading over to New York Comic Con, which I've been waiting for this entire. This is my first time heading to New York Comic Con, but I wanted to jump on here really quick because we have the 3 JOYTOY figures, which I didn't have as part of the World Eaters the other day. So I want to open up these really quick with you guys. I know it's late, but I don't care. And then the other thing I have to do is, yo, what's up, Cyber? I love JOYTOY figures. The other thing I have to do is these are the boots for the cosplay. So one of the things that I have to do, I already did it on one of them, is I have to add, this is, I have to cut out some sneaker sole or some bottom of some shoes, and I glue this on with sole glue. So I have to do this to the top, and what's so hysterical about this is it's articulated like a JOYTOY figure. Now they based this on the JOYTOY figure, so I'm sure that they probably meant to do this anyway, but it's so funny that it turns out like this. So, yo, what's up, DG? What's up, Neil? What's going on, guys? So again, so tonight's gonna be an interesting one because we got, like I said, I have 2 things I want to accomplish, and then the other thing too is I got a box from Big Bad Toy Store today. So this is gonna be my. So I said on a couple weeks ago that I'm gonna start collecting the Street Fighter Alpha figures from Storm Collectibles. So I already have 10, and I was waiting to get a review. So when I get back from Comic-Con, I'll do a video on this, and maybe we'll do a live unboxing or something like that. But this is a review from that, and so tonight we have the missing figures from that I had still to get, which I didn't realize I bought 6 of them, which is the ones you see here, and then we got Angron. Oh, where's cold? And then we got Angron up here. You guys can see that. I'm gonna bring it over. But I got Angron, and so there it is. Probably not the best shot because I gotta get another light on him. But there's Angron, and then we have the rest of the World Eater that I have to open. And then what's funny is that the 2 of them that I was missing was the ones with the Eviscerators. So I picked these up off of Amazon. I got them. It was like next day delivery. So I didn't split. I think I got these for 36, 37. DG, you can check me and see if that's a good price to pick these up for. This one was a mashed up box, so this one is barely holding it. So, but these other figures are the ones that I opened up the other day. So we're going to do a quick unboxing of these 3 figures. And then I'm going to do my boots, because I got to do my boots before we head over to New York Comic Con tomorrow. And by the way, I'm going to be doing a lot of live streaming from New York Comic Con, or at least I'm going to try to do a lot of live streaming. Supposedly, Games Workshop is going to be there. So I'm going to walk over. The first day, I don't think I'm going to be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The first day, I'm not going to do the cosplay with my gray night because I've never been there before, so I have to actually see what it's like. So I have a second thing that I'm going to wear, Imperial Inquisitor, but it's 4 days I'm going to be at Comic-Con, so I'm like, I might just dress normally on the first day just to walk around and see what's like going on. And then Friday, I'll get dressed up in the full Grey Knight cosplay, and I'll walk around, and that will be fun. And then I have on my Imperial Inquisition Rosetta, which I'll be wearing around my neck, this one right here, which is really nice. On the back of it, I'll have my QR code for my link tree, so we'll have like mainly my YouTube channel. So I'll have my YouTube channel and a bunch of other stuff too, so it should be fun. But let me see what's going on with you guys. Yeah, I saw that we're getting something tomorrow. So what do you guys think today has been awesome? Oh yeah, I saw, Neo, you got your Mortarion mini. That's awesome. And you got one more of your Blightlord Terminators finished. Very cool. So what do you guys think we're gonna get? I think that they're saying, oh, thank you. This is the official, this is from officially from Merchhammer, so they sell their shirts. Again, this is a little bit more expensive. It's like a $45 t-shirt, but I try to take care of it so that it doesn't get ruined. So, but what do you guys think we're gonna get? I think they're saying, I think what did Melon say that we're supposed to get some release today or this morning around 5:30 Eastern Standard Time? Dude, I hope it's Imperial Fists. I really do, because I have no interest in getting them. I already have 2 Imperial Fists, and I got Dorn. So I hope it's Imperial Fists. I hope we get Imperial Fists this entire week, because I don't care about them. I will do a Toy Hammer After Dark probably Monday night, and we'll talk about them. But like, I hope it's something that I don't care about this week, because I'm not going to have any concentration on any JOYTOY figures or anything that's going on. So everything for me is going to be about New York Comic Con and heading over there. So, but yeah, I like I said, I really hope that it's I hope that it's the Imperial Fist. I hope that it's something that we don't care about. So apparently 50-50, it's either DG or some other heresy. I hope it's more Imperial Fists. I hope that it matches up to, I hope they think like there's numbers missing because they've come out with a bunch of Horus Heresy figures recently. So I hope that that's the case. I really don't want to see Death Guard right now. I want to see Death Guard when I come back, selfishly, when I have time to like put into it, because right now all I can concentrate on is getting my cosplay, getting to New York Comic Con, walking around and relaxing. So we'll see. I'm thinking about selling off everything but my DA, Custodes, and Alpha Legion. Hey man, like I said, listen, if you Cyber, if that makes you happy and you want to concentrate more on just particular legions or just part of your collection, that's what I wound up doing last year. Not like I have I know that I break my own rules all the time about what I'm collecting and buying, but I try to stay on the straight and narrow. Like, I have 3 chapters that I definitely collect for the Traitor Legions, and then I have 3 for the Loyalist, right? And then I'll splurge a little bit here and there, like I'll get an extra figure or 2, but like if it's Imperial Fist tomorrow, I don't care. Like if it's Imperial Fist, if it's oh god, if it's Ultramarines, I don't care. I don't care. I hope it's not something like, I've already bought a bunch of shit, so I hope that it's not something that I have to sink more money into, which is, it is, like, if it's Death Guard and Mortarion, oh my god, dude. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I'm already collecting Black Legion, Sons of Horus, which I've bunched into 1, right? And then I'm collecting Alpha Legion, and now I'm collecting the World Eaters. So yeah, like if it's Death Guard, oh my god, dude, I'm definitely gonna have to get them, right? I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. But going back to what you were saying before, if you want to sell off some of your stuff to just concentrate on stuff that you want, that's awesome. Like my number 1 thing that I collect is the Grey Knights, right? That will always be the number 1 thing that I collect. And I have an awesome display, as you guys can see right behind me. I love my Grey Knights. I don't think we're going to get any more Grey Knights anytime soon, which is why I have that custom, which you guys are going to get blown away when you see it. It's an awesome custom by one of the amazing customizers in our Discord, Book, who's going through some health issues right now. So shout out to Book, and hopefully everything works out good and we get to see you and hang out with you in Discord again soon. So, but in the meantime, he's going to be sending me out an amazing custom Grey Knight Terminator, which should be here, I don't know, probably within like the next month. So, and it looks amazing. I have the pictures. I've shared some on Discord. It's the designs, and it's a Grey Knight Paladin from one of my favorite games of all time, Cascade Demon Hunters, which came out recently, or more recently, a couple years ago, and it's the Paladin. So it's a humongous storm shield. It's a Paladin Terminator, so it looks absolutely amazing. So I can't wait to get him. I'm going to do the same treatment I did with my Emperor of Mankind. That's the other thing. When I get back from Comic-Con, I'm going to do a fix on his shoulder, which is, nothing's broken on him. It's just the dumbbell joint was not given to me for some reason. I don't know why. And then I'll just have to put it back on. So let's see what else is in there. Alpha Legion was such a tempting, but yeah, Alpha Legion, dude, absolutely. That's the other thing with Alpha Legion, is that I got 2 Alphyrus. So one is Omegagon and one is Alphyrus. And then I picked up 2 of the custom heads from WOG Toys, right? The me getting unhelmeted head. That's crazy, right? So I got 2 of the custom unhelmeted heads from WOG Toys. I'm gonna give one to Recon at Legions Con next month in November. Shit, I can't believe it's already October. It's crazy right now. It's 2 months. It's like 2 months. We're gonna be almost Christmas time, and then we're getting the House Raven Knight. I'm getting those 2 tanks. I ordered 2 of the Blood Angel Ball Predator tanks. Those things are amazing. I have 10 more of the Intercessors. So going back to what I was saying, I really, really hope that it's trash Imperial Fist tomorrow or Ultramarines. I do not want it to be Death Guard. I don't want Death Guard to be announced this week, just because of everything else that I'm doing. So, because I'm not going to be able to give the amount of attention that I need to. Because dude, if it's Death Guard, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a quick review, a quick reaction video tomorrow to it. I don't know. And then Toyhammer After Dark is definitely going to have to be Monday. Now, Monday in the States, we're off because it's Indigenous Day, or it used to be called Columbus Day. So we have Indigenous Day, which we're all off on Monday. And then we'll have Toyhammer After Dark with Badass Reviews and Recon Rage. And then we'll officially go over what came out for the week. But yeah, so that is the news. The other thing too that's going on that's pretty cool is Space King 3 came out about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, about a week and a half ago. And then so I did a reaction video to it, and it's gotten like crazy like amount of views and everything. People have liked it. Then I made a short on it from the video, and that is absolutely blown up. I mean, for my channel anyway, it's blown up. It's got it's on its way to 40,000 views. I've never had anything that big before. The closest I came was like 10,000 views and something else. And then like my Space Marine 2 secret level video was like 30,000 views last year. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going. Dude, I'm like going into Comic-Con at the perfect thing for this channel. So it should be fun. But yeah, so that's what's going on. So tonight, like I said, we got 2 things that I want to get through. The second thing is going to be longer, so you guys do not have to hang out for that. I figure I might as well live stream it and then show you guys what it's like, because the process is long. Hopefully it's not as long as it was on the first 2, but I just have to cut around the pieces you'll see, and then attach it to the bottom of the Grey Knight boots for the cosplay. So anyway, that is what's going on. So these are our Death Guard figures from the other day. We'll put these to the side. I put them on display, but then I was throwing them into the diorama display, which I have to change when I get back from Comic-Con. And we'll switch that to the red sand, which I picked up. And these figures are so amazing. Even still to now, like, absolutely awesome figures. If you haven't gotten any of the World Eater figures, these are amazing. And I would not have gotten, I would have been fine with just the 2 figures, Lord of Onicus, this one, and then one of the World Eaters, which I had picked up. So the fact that Recon Rage has been an enabler, and I've gotten all the other goddamn figures, it now makes sense that I'm going to get the 3 that I figured I was missing. So, and then the other thing too is I'm a huge stickler for making sure that I get helms on my guy. And so, oh, damn it, no. Damn. This one actually doesn't come with an extra helmet. So on the back of here, you can see, so he has an unhelmeted head. So I'm gonna have to look at WOG Toys, or if somebody can look at WOG Toys while we're doing the live stream, tell me if they have a World Eater's helm that I can swap out for this. Because now that I have them all helmeted, even friggin' Lord of Onyx looks like he's got a helm. So I'm gonna have to get a helm for this one with the Eviscerators. So if somebody watching the stream, DG or Cyber or somebody, take a look at WOG Toys and tell me if on the stream will make me feel better if they've got a helmeted head that I can pick up. So no girls. I think I just want to focus on a couple. I think it'll be more decided as unpacking the new place. Cool. The custom is same enough. Yeah. DG, the custom figure that DG is making is absolutely incredible. So, yeah. What's up? What is up, Lone? What's going on? I'm trying to read chat from here because the laptop I have to like get off and you guys can't see me. It's still Columbus Day in Texas. Yeah, in New York where I live, it's called Indigenous Day. So, of course, nearly all of the stores had to be closed today, but at least I'll be getting the Secundus and some Intercessors. Oh, so yeah, so you're gonna pick up those two. What was it? Because the minis that you were thinking of picking up were too expensive. So yeah, so dude, that's a really good price for the Secundus armor figure. And then you were looking at the what was the other Space Marine 2 figure you were looking at? I forgot. But I'll set these ones up really quick, and then we're going to open up the remaining 3 that I have with the Eviscerators. These are so cool. The thing that I really like about these is there's a 40k variant, and then Cyber actually, oh no, I think it was Trevor in chat or somebody in the messaging video explained to me the reasoning why the 40k figures don't really have, or in general, while World Eaters don't really have like the same type of like thing that the Chaos Legion has with the mutations and stuff. They have some mutations, but it's not to the extent that the Black Legion has, or God forbid, the Death Guard. The Death Guard are just mutation upon mutation. So, but yeah, these are awesome figures. I'm really happy that these are. Also, WOG Toys does not have a helmet. That sucks. Thank you for looking, DG. They raised the prices for the Victrix guards, even though they still had some available, so I decided not to get them. Victrix. Oh, that was it. Okay. So you got the one with the shield. That's right. Oh no, you said the Victrix guards are the ones with the shield, so you got the Secundus armor one. Okay. Graves, have you seen Toyverse? Been seeing some people get custom parts from them, and they're crazy. So we cover Toyverse on the Toy Hammer After Dark. I've seen their stuff, and we've covered some of their custom figures, but I've never purchased any of their custom parts from them. Are they? Do you know if they're painted? Because from what I remember looking at their site, it looks like they're unpainted parts. But if they're painted, I'll definitely be looking. You could actually, you know what you can do, GG, for me? Take a look at Toyverse and see if they have a custom World Eater's helm, and maybe that will be my first purchase from them. It's such a cool looking figure. I love the bolter belt over his chest, and his helm is probably my favorite one of all of the World Eaters. I think because it looks like a Boba Fett helm. So, such a cool looking helm. Let me get a sword out of it. There we go. Awesome looking figure. I actually got 2 of these. So, alright, so let's open up the 3 figures that we have. So it's already 1:18. This is probably going to go till like 2:30 in the morning because I gotta get those boots done. So anyway, so this is going to be the first one. This is the dude with the helm, without the helm rather. So he has a unhelmeted head. I should have gotten Hellbrook. Oh, God damn it. I'm not getting any of the shit. How come I keep forgetting the name of this legion? It's good that I forget the name of the legion because I don't want to purchase them because I know what will wind up happening. I'll wind up getting them all. But I'm not getting Helbrecht, so if you guys want to get Helbrecht, he looks amazing. He was on sale too. Yo, what's up, Yashi? You can get painted. Oh yeah, I know I can get those painted. What's with the big muscle? Oh, what's with the BG music? So the music is, I think it's Space Marine 2 is what I'm playing in the background. So, they have a crazy amount of parts for the World Eaters. Did they really? Black Templars, that's what it is. God damn it. They're also part of the Iron Fists, so screw the Iron Fists. So anyway, so this is going to be the first one. These are the 3 figures with the Eviscerators I didn't realize that I didn't have. So this one I do want to get a extra helm for, because now that, because he can't be the only dude that does not have a helm. It doesn't look right. So we definitely need to get, either I'm going to buy an extra part on eBay. Oh, he's got the brick on his side. God damn it. I think every single one of these figures has the brick. And what I mean by the brick is this. This is the holster for the bolter that he comes with, but it's just a brick. It's literally just a piece of solid plastic because you can't fit the bolter in there. I mean, I guess because it's on the mini like this, they do this, but I don't like that that we get these, especially on the Primarchs, when they do that on the Primarchs. What was it? Lionel Johnson had a pistol that was just sculpted into his side. That was, oh god, that was so annoying. So anyway, so here he is. This is the one I gotta get a helmet for. So hopefully, I'll share some of the links in Discord race so you can see some of the crazy stuff they have. Yeah, I'll check them tonight after the stream because I'm probably gonna want to purchase something so that when I get home from Comic-Con, that I'll have it waiting for me. So, but this is a pretty cool figure. Again, my only problem is now I'm like spoiled because the other figure came with an extra helm. Why the hell did this one not come with an extra helm? And don't give me that it's a miniature thing, right? Because the miniatures, the last figure that had this had a helm with him. So here's his power pack on, and again, looking at this, so he is going to have the same power pack as this one. Yeah, so these guys are gonna have the same power pack on the back. I even think the paint is nearly identical. Yeah, the paint is nearly identical. Maybe a little bit darker on this one, but they're nearly identical on the 2 figures. So, but anyway, so this one is the same as this one, and this one comes with his Eviscerator. So look at the size of this thing. Holy shit. You know, we need to get some sisters with the just the wraps on and the Eviscerator. Right, that's what we need to get to. But this looks cool. Very cool. So this is my first figure with the Eviscerator. What's crazy is, though, I would assume that this is a two-handed weapon, right? I would assume this is a two-handed weapon. But he comes with a bolter, which is cool, and then his bolter magazine comes out. No sculpted bolter round inside of it, at the top of the bolter round. But yeah, he's got his insignia of the World Eaters on the bolter. And that's cool. Yeah, that was weak to do that with the line. Yeah, dude, that was crazy to do that with the line. Unbelievably stupid. I remember when I was doing that review live, I was like, wait, what is this? What the hell? They have shields, shoulder, pauldron, weapons, and helmets. And alright, so they have helmets, so I'm definitely going to check them out. And then I'll post on Discord what I'm going to purchase, which helm, because I'm sure. So are they, DG, are they painted or are they unpainted? His mini doesn't have a helmet in the kit. God damn it. Can we stop that? All the figures that come with an alternate head need to come with a helm, but he's pretty cool. Very nice. Again, the only sticking point for me, the Eviscerator is awesome. This is the first figure that I've gotten with the Eviscerator. The only sticking point with me is his non-helm. So, and then anybody coming in here, what's up, Dry? What's going on? It's very detailed. Yes, it is. For the first time, I'm heading to Comic-Con. I'll be at Comic-Con in full Grey Knight cosplay this upcoming week, so that should be fun. So here we go. So we got him down. We got more extra hands, which, by the way, I'm going to be giving away all of my extra heads and hands, because we use all the helms. But extra heads and hands, etc., are going to be given away around Christmas time. We're going to do a live stream for all of the guys in Discord, and we'll give those away. Maybe we'll set that to private, and we'll do just a private stream for you guys. So, all right, so we got two here. We got one with the Eviscerator, right? And this one looks cool because he's got a helm. And then we got this one who has an axe and it looks like a plasma pistol, but he's got the Berserker icon on the back. I don't know how the hell I missed this one. Jeez, man. This one's cool. This is really cool. Alright, so let's get the other Eviscerator chain axe out. And then we'll do the icon last. So very cool. Again, standard box. So much better than dealing with... Dude, if I was doing this... Oh my god. If I was doing this with McFarlane figures, we would be here forever. Me trying to open these figures. So, the cool thing is I have... Well, I don't know if it's cool, but I have like 50 Gene Stealers from McFarlane and I still have to open. I think I'm going to put you guys through the pain, and we're going to do a live stream where I'm going to open all of them live. And so you guys can see me struggling as I try to cut the metal bands off. That's like a chainsaw greatsword. It is, yeah. You can get either one painted or unpainted. His bald head, man, I love that dude. Yeah, alright, cool. So at least, oh, this is cool. Look at him. Wow. Let's get his power pack on. So his power pack is a copy of this guy. So this dude has the same power pack. Okay. So it looks like they did the... So each one of the World Eaters, because there's 8. So it looks like they came out with 4 different designed power packs, and they split them up between the 8 figures, so 2 each. So again, he's got the same thing. He's got the brick on his hip, right? Because he's got a bolter, but he's got the bare arm, and then this one, he's got a chain attached to his hand. Now, this is attached to his axe? Is this... Yeah, I guess so. Because it looks like it has enough room. What do they show on the... they don't show it attached to the axe. I mean, it goes right by the axe, the end on the front of the picture, but it looks like it can be attached to it. So we're gonna put the... Oh, he actually has... Oh, this is the first time... Actually, this is very interesting. So normally these JOYTOY figures come with a gripping hand and a pistol grip hand out of the box. This is the first time that I've seen a figure come without a pistol grip hand. It's not a big deal, but like, I have never seen that. I've always seen them come with a pistol grip hand and a gripping hand in the box. Out of the box, rather. So we'll swap over his pistol grip hand now. And this, here we go. And there we go. And we got his pistol grip hand, so. Make the opening Gene Stealer stream of drinking. I should. Maybe that's what we'll do. You know what I'll do? I'll make the we'll do the Gene Stealer stream with as part of the giveaway to you guys. So you guys will be forced to watch it. So I know I'll get some people to watch that stream, because that's gonna be a painful long stream for me. Oh god. Alright, so we got his Eviscerator here. And I guess, yeah, we can chain. So we can chain his Eviscerator axe to his chain on the bottom. So he looks pretty. He looks actually really cool. I love the bare arm on the side. Very cool. Very nice. All right, cool. So I have my 2 Eviscerators, which I didn't have before. So we got 6. No, we have 7, and then with 8 with Lord Ivanicus, and then we'll have 9 here because I have 1 double. Because I didn't realize what I was buying at the time, but it's okay because it's my favorite of the World Eater figures. So I got 2 of them, so that's fine. All right, so we got this. We'll put these up here because we're going to plant them up there top. And then the last one is the Corn Berserker with the Berserker icon. And so he just comes with there's like a chain axe and a plasma pistol. I don't think that's a multi-weapon. I don't think so. So we got that. Ugh. By the way, guys, remember this now. If you guys like this content, like and subscribe. And leave a comment after the video goes live. Alright, so, oh wow, shit, this looks cool. He has a lot of black on his armor. Maybe it's the under chest piece? This looks very dark on his chest, looks cool. And so he's going to have a unique power pack. Yeah, he's the most unique one, obviously, because he's got the huge Berserker icon. And then he's got these skulls hanging from it. He's got to be Ultramarine skulls, that's what I'm thinking. These are Ultramarine skulls. Or an Ultramarine skull and an Imperial Fist. That's what we got here. Oh, and up top. So we got Imperial Fist, Ultramarines, and a Black Temple. There we go. So this looks cool. Very nice. This is going to look awesome. These are going to look really cool next to Angron behind me. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. This is the blackest or darkest figure of the bunch. See how dark that middle is, especially with the gloves and his torso? Very dark. Very cool though. A shot for everyone every time you say G. That's what I should do, Jack. That's what I should do. Yo, what's up, OP? Oh man, very cool. So OP, I got the 3 missing figures of the World Eaters. So now I have a total of 10 figures, including Lord Ivanicus. So much for not collecting World Eaters. So this one has his pistol grip hand. So here's his... Now this is just a plasma pistol and it's got like a little blade on the end of it. So this looks cool. So he's got his plasma pistol, and then he's got his chain axe. Very cool. And we got the obligatory extra hands. And so we're going to throw his power pack on. Oh, this one looks... I wonder if this is going to be... Wow, this goes in really tight. I've never broken a power pack. And I hope that stays the same way. Come on. I don't feel like heating up a power pack or heating up parts at 1:30 in the morning. Come on. Alright. Almost got it. Alright, cool. Nice and nearly tight. So this is him with his Berserker icon attached. Very cool. Awesome. I can't believe I missed getting this one. I don't know how the hell that happened. Usually I pick out the figures with the specialty either items or icons or weapons. I totally whiffed on this one. I don't know what the hell happened. But he looks cool. Wow, he's very cool. Very awesome looking. This is going to look really cool next to Angron. All of these figures are going to look awesome next to Angron. And you can see Angron up in the side. I still have to get a spotlight for him to shine down for him. So, all right. So we got all of the World Eater figures done. I'll show you guys a shot. I'll grab the camera in just a second, show you what they all look like, and then we're going to throw them up on display behind me. And then we're going to be done with the figure portion of this stream. And then I'm going to move over to the work portion, which I have to get these, when I put the other boxes up over here. I have to get my boots ready. So we're going to do that live, and I'm going to install the extra pieces of rubber on there, and I'll show you guys exactly what I have to do. So these look cool. So these, let's turn this around. So these are all of the World Eater figures. So yes, we got a Lord of Onychus. So we got 9 with Avonicus. So pretty cool. And then we got the new one there with the Berserker icon, and then we got the one with the Eviscerator axe, and then we got the one with the normal Eviscerator, but I have to change his helm. So I'll take a look at Toyverse after the stream and see if I can order a helm. Yo, what's up, Chris? What's going on, dude? We will wait for the rerun, though. I wanted to get the whole set, but couldn't due to budgets. Only managed to get 4. What 4 did you get, Jack? Which of the 4 did you get? Did you get the 2 ones with the Eviscerators? Because I totally whiffed on yours. Just got home from licking my wounds of the Blue Jays lost to the New York Yankees. So you gotta cheer me up. Well, as long as you like World Eaters, Chris, then you're gonna be happy. He does not stand out. Looks like the Wicked Skulls. He does stand out. Yeah, he does. Very cool. So we're gonna get these all up on the display behind me, where their permanent home will be. And then, yeah, and then we'll move over to the other portion of this stream, which is why I have the goddamn Comic-Con icon over in the corner, which I'm going to be at Comic-Con starting Thursday. And you guys will see a lot of streams from me over there. So, alright, so let's swing it over to here. And we're going to put these up on the wall. And I'll turn the camera. Actually, you know what? I'll hold the camera as I'm doing this, because this should be easy. I'm not putting, it's not like I'm doing angron again. Do you guys remember me putting frickin' angron up here? Oh my god. You know, every time that I come downstairs and I come into this room, I say a little prayer before I open that door. And I'm like, please let him not have fallen. Because I feel like he's in a precarious position, and I don't like how close he is to the edge. And the only thing that's holding him from falling is this figure stand here around his waist. So yeah, I'm not too sure I want to keep it like that, especially because I'm going to be at Comic-Con for 4 days. So well, Chris, you can live through me at Comic-Con, because I'm going to be walking around. First day there, I'm going to walk around, I think in just a normal dude walk around seeing what's going on. And then Friday, after I get the lay of the land, I'll get dressed up. So, alright, so let's do this. So we're gonna we'll put Lord of Onychus up first, and then we'll move to the other Berserkers, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do here, how we're gonna set these up. So we got Lord of Onychus here, and if you guys haven't seen a review on him, this is one of the very first live reviews I did earlier this year, I think it was. So, oh shit, you know what we got? We got Diablo here, and then we also got, I forgot his name, but he looks like a dude he definitely looks like somebody who worships, or a demon of Khorne. 100%. This is the dude, this is the Marvel legend from Thor. Not the Dark World. I forgot. I think this was Ragnarok. So, but he is perfect for this display, especially because we don't have any more. Is that Surther? I think that's his name, DJ. I think that's what he is. So he looks awesome. He's perfect for the display, but I don't think I'm going to be able to fit these two here, especially with Angron and all of the other figures. So let me see if I can get Avonicus in here without having to move Surther or Diablo out of the way. So, alright, so Ivanicus can go here. We'll get his back legs fixed up too. So we got Ivanicus next to Angron. That looks fine. And then we're going to start doing the figure stands. You know what I'll do? I'll flip this over. Because as I do the figure stands, I do not want to be holding the phone. Yeah, that's the guy who destroyed Valhalla. Yeah, he was prophesized as the dude who would essentially make Ragnarok happen, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna put the first one will be the new one that we got up. So this is gonna be the one with the Berserker icon. So we'll put him up. Oh my god, he's got spiky legs. Oh god damn it. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Ow, that really hurt. Okay. So he's on his figure display. Normally I wouldn't do figure display stands, but because they're not, I don't know. The power armor, I don't know. In general, I don't like doing figure stands, but I think that I'm going to do them with all these figures here. So this looks cool. He looks really cool there. So he is going to be standing next to Angron. So we got Ivanicus, and then we got this dude, and then we're just going to fill out the ranks in the area with the rest of the figures. So we got him. Thank God he does not have spikes in his goddamn boots, so I'm not spiking my hand in. This is he's such a cool figure. All of these World Eater figures are so much better in hand once you have them than what they look like in the pictures and stuff. I don't know why that is, but these are actually pretty cool figures. Then we got the next one. This is the one with the plasma pistol, and we've got the chain axe. He looks cool. He's gonna go next to the dude that he's put down. What are we gonna put? Shit, what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 on this side? Maybe 5. I might have to do 5 on this side, because we got Ivanicus right there with his demon bull. So I might have to do an extra one on this side. Come on. Stand. Alright, so he's good. So he is going to go right next to Diablo. And then the next stand, I'll do the Eviscerator dude, who I'm going to get a replacement head from Toyverse after the stream is over. That will be my first purchase from Toyverse. And DG, you were saying that they have painted heads, so I can get the painted head. So yeah. As the guy who destroyed Valhalla, is that shirt you're wearing from the Warhammer? Yes, it is. So this is the official Grey Knight shirt from the merch store. I ordered this. Shit, I have a gray one like this, and I have the black one. And these are really cool shirts. Just got to make sure you take care of them. I think this one with shipping cost me like $45, but I had ordered a bunch of shirts at the same time. I ordered, I think, 4 Grey Knight t-shirts at the same time, so to help out with the shipping and everything like that. So I think the shipping is more expensive. It's definitely more expensive if you're only buying one thing and then you're going back and buying another one thing. So this is the dude with the Eviscerator. He's a cool looking figure, but he looks so much cooler with a goddamn World Eater helm. Very cool. By the way, I'm reading or listening to the Assassin Assassinorum. I just got through the first book, or the first audio drama, which is like an hour and a half long, and those audio dramas have like multiple voice actors on it. It was actually really cool. And then the Assassin Assassinorum or something, I think, is the next one. That one does not have multiple voice actors, only has one. But that one is like, I think, 11 hours long. So the reason why I'm saying that is that's what I'm going to be listening to as I ride down to Comic-Con tomorrow night. It's about a 2-hour ride, so that's not too bad. So this is the one. Oop, that's my finger. So this is the one with the massive eviscerator axe. He's also got the bolter pistol. So he is going to. What am I gonna have? 4 left. Shit, I'm about to put 5 over here. Yeah. Wow, this is getting cramped. Wow, this actually looks cool though. It's totally full. I'm gonna leave the dude with the eviscerator out. I'll show you guys really quick what it looks like. But this looks cool. Look at this. Dude, I haven't even gotten the other side done yet. Very cool. So we got 5 of our World Eaters in there. We got Diablo in the back. And then we got Angron. And we got Lord of Oniket. And we're going to call him Surther. Part of Khorne's army. He looks like he's part, especially with that head. He can easily be part of this. So. But then, and so I still have 4 more to put on this side, dude. So this is going to be a really nice full display. Very cool. Pingu, I have no idea what Warhammer is, but I'm desperate for somebody to play and went against me. Well, Pingu, if you're interested, there's a video that I just did with a pro player. You can find it on my live stream. It was a couple weeks ago, where it's me learning how to play Warhammer, because I have a 6,000 board Grey Knight army, but I've never actually played the miniature game. So somebody, which is an awesome player, Noobhammer, offered to show and teach me how to play Warhammer. So we did it with the, what is it called, Tabletop Simulator. So if you want to check that out, it's a pretty cool video. I think I'm going to do more in that series with me learning how to play Warhammer. So, all right, I'm going to put it back on the stand, then we're going to get the rest of these figures up. And we will see. Dude, this display is looking really cool. So we're going to get, I still have to get all of the Sons of Horus in here with the cat. Dude, oh my god, I can't wait to do, when I come back from Comic-Con, we're going to do Sons of Horus, then we're going to do Alpha Legion, and that will fill up the remaining portion of this, and we'll start filling up the other side. And then the other side is where I have the first Imperial Knight, right? And we're going to put the House Raven Knight right next to him, and then on the rest of the shelf over here, we're going to move that stuff out of the way. I'm going to put the Astra Militarum figures that I have with all of their shit. They have like they have a walker, and then they have, is it 2 or 3? I think it's 2. 1 cannon and 1 anti-aircraft gun, it looks like. So, but this is actually my favorite. I have to say this is probably my favorite World Eater figure. And what's funny is I got 2 of these too. This was the one I originally picked up with Lord of Oniket as the, because I originally wasn't going to get these World Eater figures. I was just going to pick up 1 and Lord of Oniket, and then Angron, and that would be my figure set. So, all right, so we're going to stick him over here, and then I'll move this over here so you guys can see. So we're going to stick him there, and then we'll do his twin on the other side. We'll get his figure stand in. And then this display here that's empty, this is where the Sons of Horus are going to go. And I think, yeah, I have enough room. I think I have enough room. So we got 2 of these. So 1 there, 1 there. And then we got this one. This one, thank God, does not have really spiky stuff. But he looks cool, and he's going to go probably in the middle there. So, yeah, so that'll be cool. We'll get him set up. Dude, I cannot wait to do a collection review of this room. That is going to be so much fun. Alright, so we got him. And then we're going to put him over here. Oh, dude, this... I'm so happy I wound up getting all these World Eaters, because it looks so cool. Everything, it's so full. The top. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is that I have too much shit still to put out, and I'm not going to have enough room. Because I'm like thinking, I'm like, where am I going to put the sisters? And I'm like, all right, I'll put the sisters right above the blood angels. And I'm like, all right, well, if I'm going to put them there, where am I going to put, you know, some of my other stuff? And I'm just trying to figure out the best course of doing this. So this guy is cool. So we got another. They have the coolest looking chainswords. All these berserkers have the coolest looking chainswords out of any of the legions. So awesome, awesome, awesome. So we got the finalization of this. I think this looks really cool. Then again, it's my collection, so I'm going to be a little bit biased for this. But this dude, check this out, man. Look at this. Look at the collection room so far. So we're going to take a look. We're going to do this again. So we got blood angels over here. All right, we got the sanguinary guard. We got sanguinius. We got a spot for the new blood angel figures, the new sanguinary guard figures. And we go down and we got all of them at the very bottom. We got the Redemptor Dreadnought, we got the Contemptor, we got the Furiosa Dreadnought, and then in the middle we have all of the Greenettes. That's 2 NDKs in there, Terminators, Power Armor, Interceptors, Castellan Garen Crow. We have the Vulnerable Dreadnought in the back. Absolutely awesome. And then at the top we got Caldor Drager, we got Valdo, and we got an unhelmeted Castellan Garen Crow. These are some of the best looking figures that JOYTOY has made, even to date. And these are what, 2 to 3 years old at this point. Caldor Drager needs a new body because he's loose as hell, but still so much awesome. Here, I think, which is the open port, I'm going to stick my sister's figures. So we have enough spots for this. And then coming over here, the rest of this is going to be in more Sons of Horus. We got Black Legion. We got Black Legion. At the bottom will be, I think we'll put our Leviathan Sons of Horus Dreadnought. And then over here, we got the Hellbrute. We got more of the V1 Chaos Marines. More Chaos Marines. And then we got Abaddon with his awesome alternate helmet. We got the Justinian Terminators. And then, of course, we have to have Horus, who was figure of the year last year. Hands down, easily. And then we got this entire display for all of my rest of my Sons of Horus. I think I'm going to be able to get them in there. And then we're going to go to here, which is the World Eaters. And they look amazing, dude. Look at Angron, dude. Still, this is definitely, spoiler, this is going to be my figure of the year. Absolutely going to be figure of the year. So, and then I think that this worked out really good. Pulling it back a little bit, you can see, man, I gotta get back farther. But this looks cool. This looks, just look at how cool that looks. And I still got space up top. I don't know what I'm gonna put up there yet. I gotta figure out, as we're putting up more of the collection, where I'm gonna put up stuff. So, and then that Terminator Grey Knight helm will get out of there. Then we'll put the sisters up here and probably my Raven Guard. And then over here we'll do, once I get these boxes out of the way, we'll do the house, we'll do the other, now I can't remember the name of the goddamn other one, but it's the Red Imperial Knight. We'll put him here next to there, and then the rest on here is going to be all of my Astra Militarum Cadian figures. And then down here we got more spots. So, and then we got more spots all over here. So much House Raven, that's right. It's the House Raven Imperial Knight. So we got a ton of stuff still to do with this room. And then I still got to figure out what I'm going to, I'm killing you guys with lights here. But I still have this display, which I got to figure out what to do with. And then over here again, this is my Punisher display. By the way, I still have to figure out, I think I'm going to bring what is this, issue 218? I think it's 218. But this is when the Punisher gets the iron War Machine armor. And so this is the only hot toy I have, so that's him with it. And then I have multiple number ones, which I think I'm going to bring a couple with me to Comic-Con, because CGC will be there. And I do like to get a couple of the comics graded, so maybe I'll get a couple of comics graded. So, and at the bottom we have Cosmic Ghost Rider, which is Punisher. So, and then over here on the side we got the diorama display. This is 100 pounds of kinetic sand, and we have other different color ones. We're going to swap this out to the red one. This is actually a mammoth display. This is humongous. You probably can't tell from right now, but this is actually really, really big. I can easily fit like 5 of those Imperial Knights in here easily, and I'll still have room. So we'll be able to do the really big displays, House Raven Guard one, and the comparison between that. So, all right, so we are going good. So the next thing we have to do is to do these goddamn boots. I have to do this now. Now, hopefully, because I did the boots the other day, I did the larger portion. Hopefully, this isn't going to be as painful. So these are my Grey Knight cosplay boots. Let's move this back a little bit. Okay. So these are the cosplay boots. Now this is based upon the JOYTOY Interceptor figure, which I asked them just to make me the armor of, right? So I'm going to be walking around Comic-Con Friday and Saturday. We'll see about Sunday as an interceptor with the power pack and the power sword and everything. I mean the Nemesis Force Blade. But this is the boots. So this is, and it's so funny too because these are articulated. So I put the bottom portion already. So I had to order from Amazon the sole replacement for shoes. This pad is supposed to be for like 3 or 4 pairs of shoes. So I put this on, and how I got it to stick on was I used glue, which is right over here. Where are you at? Right here. So I had to buy this stuff. This is shoe cement, and I put it on it. The only problem is I used the whole goddamn thing on 2 of the boots, but I still have the other portions to do. So that's what we're going to do tonight, or this morning, because it's 2 o'clock in the goddamn morning. So I'm going to put the clear cement on these 2 portions. We're going to move this, and then these are the pieces that I have to cut. So this is the portion. This is how big it is. So I had to buy 3 of these just in case I have 2. So 2 of these are going to be for the front portions of the feet. So I'm going to do that right now. So let us get to cutting, and then I'll swap that over. And then, like I said before, we got this. I got this from Big Bad Toy Store. I am collecting all of the Storm collectible Street Fighter figures. So we're going to do a review on those when I get back. All right. Do I have everything I need? Where is my scissors? Scissors, scissors, scissors. Had the scissors here before. There's the other thing of glue. We got that. Here's my other boot. So we'll put this over here. And this is the first boot we'll do. And this is the glue. There's a little bit left in here, so I'll still be able to use some of this. And this one we'll start with. So, and this is gonna be a craft stream, guys. So if you guys don't want to watch this, I don't blame you. This is going to be me measuring and cutting out this piece for the bottom of the feet. So again, this is a replacement for shoes. This is supposed to be for like at least 2 pairs or at least 1 pair of shoe. But this is going to be on the bottom of this. Essentially, I just got to cut this out and figure out how this is going to work. Probably want to do it that way. I think that's probably the way I'm going to have to do it. And then I need to find, where did I put the scissors? I just had them. Just bear with me a second, guys. I try to find the pair of scissors that I had and brought in here before. By the way, here's my, I think I showed you this guys before. So this is my Imperial Rosetta that I'll be wearing. This is beautiful. And on the back of here, I'll have my QR code at Comic-Con. So yeah. And then if you guys are going to Comic-Con and you see me walking around, and you say, I know what you're supposed to be. You're an Interceptor Grey Knight. I will pull one of my Wraith Purity patches off of myself, and I will give it to you. And then the other ones are going out soon to all of the folks in the Discord. So you guys will have yours, and then, like I said, anybody who's at Comic-Con who knows what I am, which I am going to guess nobody's going to know, then you will get your Purity Seal. Where the hell did I put the scissors? You guys are going to have to bear with me a second as I find these. Hopefully I'm going to leave them upstairs. I thought I brought them with me though. Where did I put the scissors? Yep, I got them. Left them out of the room. Alright. It's probably going to be like 3 people watching me do this, which is completely fine because I know how boring this is going to be. Alright, so let me make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing. And then you have an idea of why I'm doing this. The whole point of doing this, by the way, is so that I can walk around without destroying the boots on this, because the boots, when I got them from CG Armors, were just the foam, right? So you can imagine just walking around Comic-Con, like, I'm gonna destroy the bottom of this, and they're like, I don't know about you, but I pay a lot of money for this goddamn shit. So I want to try to protect this as much as I can. Plus, we have Halloween coming up. So, of course, I want to wear this when my daughter is a little princess and is walking around trick-or-treating, and I walk. Dude, and the funny thing is, my Force Blade, dude, when I have it fully powered up, oh my god, dude, it's like a lighthouse that's out there. So, alright, so we have this is going to have to go here, and so this is gonna be a bit of a pain. I'm gonna have to do it like this. Shit, how am I gonna do this? I should do it, I guess, like this. There's a little lip here, right, that's uneven with this, and so maybe I don't put the thing on there, but if I don't, I feel like it's gonna get worn away, because I feel like I'm gonna step on it somehow. But then if I do it like that, there's gonna be a exposed area unless I trim. Probably gonna have to do that. I'm probably just gonna have to put it and then trim it away. So now that I have it lined up how I want it to look, I'm going to take the scissors and cut away the extra pieces. So, all right, I like the helmet placement there. Yeah, the helmet. You're talking about the Terminator helm. Again, I think I'm gonna have to move that, Neo, because I'm not gonna have enough room. Shit, this is gonna be a pain. Oh my god. All right, let's see if I can do this. So this is gonna have to go like this, and then all I have to do is get to here, and then I could put the scissors against this. I'm gonna have to trim this away, but at least I can get a rough idea of what this is going to be like. When I bought this, I didn't realize they weren't going to do this. I would have asked them to do this. But yeah, I think this is definitely a needed thing. And I think that other people, I don't know if other people do this, but I don't know. I mean, a lot of people who do like the cosplay and stuff, I think they don't really care too much. Like, not that they don't care, but like, I don't know. This is going to last me for a long time. So I'm going to make sure I try to keep it as in good shape as possible. Alright, so we are actually not too bad. So this is going to have to get trimmed, but it's okay. This is going to have to require a lot more trimming than what I had to do on the back side. So exciting, guys. So exciting. Alright, so we got the rough cut done, and you can kind of see what I'm going for here, right? So now, all that we need to do, by the way, I've never done this before. This is the first time I'm doing this. So now we are going to take this and align it with the bottom here to make sure that I have enough coverage. Once I do, then we're going to take the glue, we're going to slop this all on here, and we're going to take some weights and sit it on top of it, probably inside of it, so that it doesn't, it needs to seal and dry for 24 hours. So I figure if I give it enough time before I head to Comic-Con tomorrow night, or head to New York City tomorrow, that should be enough time. So this is going to have to get trimmed. So on the side, I'll start on this side here. So here we can see where the seam goes, and I have enough coverage on the other side. This is going to go here, and this is extra portion. I want to trim this off. The one thing I don't want to do with this is I don't want too much extra to be sitting on the outside, so that as I'm walking around, you guys know what it's like. If you have something on your foot and you catch it, it's most likely going to rip off the bottom. And that would be extremely embarrassing if I'm walking around and all of a sudden the sole on my cosplay boot just comes off at Comic-Con. That would be very embarrassing. So, alright, so we're good on this side. I just want to cut this a little bit more. The good thing about this cosplay is I don't have to be like super precise. Like, it's a Grey Knight armor, so like if it's a little bit battle worn, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. So, alright. So there we go. And this is, wow, this is sitting right up against it. Okay. Let's move this over a little bit. And so I have a lip here. Excuse me. Then we got a large lip here, which I'm gonna have to cut. This is here. I can feel that. I'm doing this cutting with the bottom piece sitting against the cosplay armor, so I know how far in I have to cut, or at least I kind of know how much I'm supposed to be cutting. Cool. That actually is pretty good. And again, it's the first time I'm doing this, so if you guys are ever wanting to do something like this, if I can do this, you can do this. Alright, so we got this situated, we got this here, this here, and then we're gonna have to cut a little bit more on this side. This looks pretty good though. This looks good. We just have an extra bit here. Just gotta cut off. Very good. Alright, cool. We're close to being ready for the glue. So now I just have to align this part. So this, get this from the bottom. By the way, if you're interested how this actually attaches to your foot, I can wear sneakers with this, and then there's these two blue straps which actually fit over your foot, and so it locks your foot into there. I tried it before and I put it around it, and it's actually pretty tight. It's surprisingly tight on your foot. So, alright, so we are good. I also tried on these, I tried to scuff it up so that the glue would have something more to grip onto, but you can't scuff this shit up. This does not get rough no matter what I was doing with sandpaper and stuff, but it's okay because it seems like this fits and is sitting on there okay. And again, I'm only going to be wearing it for like 2 days, and then probably at Legion's Con for a day, and then Halloween. So I don't need this to be like I'm walking around the forest and I'm worried about this stuff falling off. This is actually really good. So I got a little bit here, which I don't want this edge. So we're going to cut this off. Alright, so we got that edge off. And then we're going to cut this down. I'm so tempted just to take it off of here, but I know that I'm not going to follow the line. I'm going to mess this shit up. Okay, so this is to get cut off of here. I almost feel like I should take some tape and tape it to the bottom so that it's not going anywhere. This is not too bad though. Wow. I am very surprised that I was able to do this. Alright. The only thing I'm worried about with Comic-Con, with me walking around in cosplay, is like fixing shit that breaks, because I'm sure something is going to break or something's going to fall off. I hope there isn't. I hope that doesn't happen, but I have a feeling that it's going to happen because they sent me a glue gun with hot glue, and I really hope that nothing falls off on this. So, alright, so we got this set up. This looks really good. There's a little bit of a lip here, so let me cut this. And then we're ready for the glue. And just cut here. Not bad. All right. Look at that. That is not bad. Wow. All right. That looks pretty good, right? Oh, that's not bad. Blood for the Blog God. What's up, Mark? Mark Steve, what's going on, dude? Alright, so, and Mark, you just missed my putting up all of my World Eater figures and the 3 that I needed to still buy from JOYTOY, which I got. So now I have all of my World Eaters and angron. So now, so this is the portion that we cut. So again, this is what it looked like before. Alright, and this is what it looks like now. So now, all we have to do is we have to take the glue. I'm going to grab the other glue too. So this shit is really sticky. I guess it would be for something called cement. Alright, so we got the bag here. We'll throw this garbage away. Good. Alright, I am so glad that I did this before. I have the experience at least of doing this. Alright, so this is the can that I had opened up, and I used almost the entire can on the 2 back sides of here. So now we are going to hopefully get some glue out. Hopefully it's not all dried. There we go. You see what? Alright, so now this stuff is unbelievably sticky and doesn't dry super fast, thank God, because this is going to take a little bit of time to do. Look how much is left. This was a whole 4-ounce can. So we're just going to smear this on here. And we should be good to go. We're going to get it all on the entire thing and around the edges of this, because the worst thing that I can think of happening is, like I said before, being at Comic-Con and my shit falls off. I do not want that. especially because it's my first time going, and that would be super embarrassing. Do not want that to happen. All right, so we got all of the glue. God damn, this stuff stinks. All right, we got all of the extra glue. So this is the. I'm so happy that I got an extra one in time for Comic-Con. So I was like, shit. I'd ordered only one of these, and I didn't realize like this wasn't gonna be enough. Like, can you imagine? Shit. All right, so this is on here. So now we're gonna open up the other jar, and then we're gonna start. We'll put more on, and we'll get this finished. Okay. And this should be good. Very nice. The only thing I got to worry about is when I'm getting to the corners here, that this does not overflow onto it. This is some smelly shit. Alright. Alright. So we got a lot. The only thing I can think of why this sticks so well, even though it's very a very slick surface, that the foam is because the foam is so porous. So it's got a lot of holes that obviously I can't see, and so this is just going into these holes, and it's keeping it from moving, or it's keeping it attached when I attach the rubber sole to this. So I'm trying to work a little bit quicker because I don't want this to dry too much, even though this takes, usually it says about 24 hours. So I want to get complete coverage on this. See, you guys get a craft goddamn lesson on a stream for Warhammer JOYTOY figures. See? Whoever said you couldn't learn something. Alright, so just need a little bit more on the back, and then we're going to be done, and I'll be ready to put the rubber to the road per se. Oh god, this is gonna be the toughest part, is trying to put, because I don't want this to glue to the back side, but I want this to be enough up where it's, oh god, how am I gonna do this? There we go. Alright, there we go. Kind of got some of the goddamn glue on here. Alright. A little bit, but we don't. It's okay. It's on the bottom. Alright, alright. We're in a really good spot. I think that we're ready to go with the rubber. Oh my god, I'm getting high. Holy shit. Alright, so we got the glue on. Or the cement. Oh man, actually that's great. The weight of it separates it from the back piece. So now just the alignment of this, and then we'll be good. Make sure that's aligned. Make sure that's aligned. Look at that. Watch as I'm walking around Comic-Con, this shit's gonna fall off. I'm gonna be so angry if that happens. Oh, I hope that does not happen. Okay, so we're very good. Okay, I just don't want this to move because it's moving a little bit right now before it dries. And then what I'm gonna have to do is after this dries, I have to come back along the sides. We'll start to come up a little bit, and I'll just have to take an extra little bit of glue and just put it on the sides so that this stays down. So if you guys are interested in getting a cosplay, now you know how to fit soles on the bottom of your boots so your shit don't break or fall apart. Okay. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. So this one is done. And one thing I learned too is I was like, oh, well, I cut this one out, the backside rather, and I'm like, oh, I'll just take this and I'll cut the other boot to match this. Yeah, good thing I didn't do that because the other boot doesn't match up to the size of this one. They're different sized ones. So that would have been an absolutely terrible idea if I had done that. Alright, so we're going to let this one dry. I'm going to put this in the room. I'll be right back. Alright. Now hopefully this stays the way that it should. This is going to be tough because I can't really put weight on it. I guess I could put some weight on it. What can I do? What can I do? I can do this. Put something on here. I'd put something on the front of the foot so that it's heavy enough that there's some pressure on it. This is gonna have to work. This will have to do. I just need it to stay connected to this. So yeah, that will have to be good enough for now. Oh man. Man, stay attached. I'm gonna have to flip this upside down actually. Shit. Oh man. Okay. This will have to work. I'm gonna have to put something on here to weigh this down. What can I do? Oh, boots. I can put some boots. That's not a bad idea. Don't ask me why I waited to the almost absolute last minute to do this. Actually, I know why. It wasn't totally my fault. It was because the bottom pieces, this sole, took forever to get shipped to me. That's why this took forever. So, all right. So we got it down, at least. Boots. All right. So this is done. So I know I'm gonna have to come back to this tomorrow and figure out some more stuff. But in the meantime, we are going to cut the other one. So we have one more to do, and that's this one. And then we're gonna call it a night, and then you guys will see me at Comic-Con, hopefully walking around and not having these things fly off my feet. So, yo, what's up, Jack? This is a live stream of JOYTOY in the beginning, and now it's a live stream of me fixing my cosplay boots for New York Comic Con, walking around as a Grey Knight Interceptor. So, what I did, Jack, was I bought a full cosplay of a Grey Knight Interceptor, and then after I purchased it, I realized that the boots need something in the bottom of them, or they're going to fall apart. Well, not fall apart, but eventually they're going to wear away. Because as you can see, this is just foam on the bottom. Now, I had already added this piece to it with this glue. Shit, what is this? Oh my god, that almost used it all. With this glue for soles. And so this is literally just a sole replacement for a pair of shoes. And I'm just gluing it onto here, so when I'm walking around, these boots won't just wear away eventually. So, and I won't have to worry about. I mean, ideally I don't want to walk in the rain, but it won't be the end of the world if there's rain or there's water or something that I'm walking through. So. All right, so the same thing we're gonna have to do here that we did with the other one. We just have to line it up and measure our cut. around the boot, and then this one will be finished. And then hopefully that one, the other one that we did, will be dried enough that I can put it in the same spot and swap the other foot. Because essentially what I had to do just now, I thought that I could have it just some weight on the foot here while it's drying. The problem is this is foam, and I can't put enough weight on this because it just falls. Not just falls through, but to put enough weight to push down on it, you'd have to put enough, and it's going to bend and possibly break this. So my best bet was to put something underneath here, hold this up, and then put two things on this so it's holding this with the glue in place while it's drying. So, all right, so we got this piece here, and we're going to do the same thing that we did before. We're just going to cut this piece around here, and that's pretty much it. And then we'll just trim some pieces away, and then we'll throw the glue on there, and we'll be good to go. So now this one, see if I can get a closer cut this time than I did before. That's good, but then I have to go outward. It's not too bad, actually. All right. All right. God damn it. Scissors are getting, like, stuck on the rubber. Come on. Should like sticky this stuff to this so that this doesn't move, but we're late enough in the game where I'm not going to do that. Should have done that before. I should have thought of that. Alright, so we are going to cut this to the form of the front of the boot, which is funny enough, it actually has the articulation of the Grey Knight Interceptor right where the cut of the articulation on the boot is. It has the exact same articulation, which is funny because I told them when CG Armors was making my Grey Knight armor to base it on the design of the JOYTOY figure, and so they bought one of the JOYTOY figures, and I guess that they were like, oh, makes sense to have a boot cut right there, or an articulation point, so it's not just a flat boot. And that's what they did. So my armor is actually as close to the JOYTOY figure as possible. Alright, so this is hopefully not too... No, I didn't. Good. I'm actually going to have to trim some of this. Hopefully. Hold on. You gotta be careful here. Cool. Alright, so we got the piece cut. Now I just have to trim and make sure that it is aligned. Oh, I took a little bit too much off. But we can move this up. Actually, that's not too bad of an idea. Actually, that's not too bad of an idea. I have an extra one that I can use, but I don't mind. I actually should have done that on the other one because the back piece doesn't need to be as close to where the joint is here. Actually, that's a good idea. I should have done that with the other one, to be honest with you. So this looks pretty good. Actually, shit, I should have done that with the other one. It would make attaching it to the backside much easier. So we can move this back a little bit, right to there. And where's the extra that I have? Not too much extra. I really don't have to do much trimming. Just a little bit here. And some here. Now the goal is not to have this shit, like I said before, fall off as I'm walking around Comic-Con. Hopefully, I've accomplished that with as much cement glue as I'm putting on these feet and these boots. I was thinking of like putting like little nails or something in the bottom of these, but I don't know. I don't think that would be a great idea. I don't think that would be a great idea, trying to nail something into foam. I think that is just a recipe for failure. So, yay, we're done. Cool. Look at that. Who says you can't get better at something after you do it? All right. Now for the fun part. Now the gluing. All right, so we got this all done. All right, and now we just need to glue this portion on. I actually should have done this with the other one. I should have given it a little bit of room because the other one is right up against it. So here's the glue again. We're going to use a large portion of this. Okay. And we're just going to get it all around here. Again, like I was saying before, I try to scuff up the bottom of these foam boots, whatever, to give it something more to grip onto, especially the connection between the rubber sole and this. But the problem is, this shit does not want to scar. I'm taking like a sandpaper to it and different levels of sandpaper, and like it is, all that's doing is I'm making it smoother. So I could not get it to scuff up, but it's okay because this stuff is so porous, I'm guessing, that it has no problem like sticking into the pores and accepting the glue, and then being attached to the rubber of that, which is already cleaned. So yeah, so this should work out pretty good. So we got, oh my god, I'm getting high. There's so much fucking glue in this. Holy shit. Alright, let me do, we're almost done. Yay, almost done. Alright, and I still have stuff that I have to prep tomorrow. Not too much, I have a couple small things I need to get done. So this one went a lot faster than the first one, right? The first one I had to figure out what the hell I was doing, and at least with this one I kind of knew. Alright, so pretty good, almost done. A little bit more glue on the back side here. Almost done. Yep, almost done. What is it now? What time is it? 2 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. All right. And again, I'm getting this all ready because I'll be at Comic-Con walking around. It has a great night, and I'm going to guess 99% of people are not going to know what the hell I am. There are going to be some people who know that I'm part of like Warhammer, but I would guess they're not going to know what I am as part of Warhammer. Okay, so we got the sole attached, or I guess this is technically a sole. So we got the sole attached to here, and so now the biggest thing we have to do is just let it dry overnight, and then I'll be good to go. And again, my biggest concern is just not having these things fall off. I put so much soul glue for this on here. I'll have to glue the sides of these after it glues on and it dries tomorrow. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We did a pretty good job. All right, guys. Not too bad. All right, cool. Well, thank you guys for watching me at this really boring setup of getting my boots ready to go for Comic-Con. This should, let's do this so you can see. So this is essentially set up. This will dry overnight. And yeah, there's the entire boot. So this should be pretty good. I'm just gonna situate another pair of boots on top of this so that this will be fine. Very good. All right, cool. All right, guys, really quickly. So again, thank you guys for being a part of the stream tonight. We did another part of the collection. So Angron and all of the World Eaters are out, and we are finished with this portion of the collection room. Again, we're gonna do, after I get back from Comic-Con, in there is the Chaos Legion. We'll stick the Sons of Horus, who are technically part of the Chaos Legion, in my head canon at least. So they're easily going to go into there, and we'll finish up that section. And then we'll move over to more of the House Raven Knight when I get it, as well as Astra Militarum figures, which are going to go there. And we'll finish up the rest of the entire collection over on here. And again, we already did the Blood Angels and all of my Grey Knights in the middle. So, all right, guys, as usual, guys, if you like this content, please like and subscribe. I will be streaming a ton from New York Comic-Con, and yeah, you guys will see me pop in and out with live streams. So, all right, guys, again, if you guys like this content, please like and subscribe. All right, guys, I'm Wraith. I'm out. Later, guys.